Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody has become a monster as a result of Robyn's influence on him, blaming everyone else but her for their difficulties. The Brown family has failed as a result of Kody's flaws and fixation with Robyn. Kody's life is controlled by Robyn, who manipulates him and causes strife between the wives and kids. Robyn Brown, the star of Sister Wives, is in charge, and like Lady Macbeth, she has provoked her husband Kody Brown into doing horrible actions. In fact, one may argue that Robyn's manipulation of Kody's mind caused him to become a monster. He's truly falling apart right now, and some of the things he says about his wife are offensive and incorrect. He is attributing blame for issues that Robyn assisted him in creating to everyone but her. Black is white, day is night, and the truth is consistently refuted in Kody's upside-down reality. In this opposite world, Robyn is always in charge. The 18th season of Sister Wives has brought out Kody's darkest traits. This time, the Uber patriarch is depicted in an unforgiving and cruel manner. Robyn is also not exactly sparkling. The doublespeak that these two criminals are using is similar to what George Orwell discussed in 1984. The united front of Robyn and Kody tries to manipulate viewers and their own family by persistently denying reality. They refuse to admit that they killed the Brown family, much as a hunter would kill a deer with a well-placed gunshot. Monsters can be either living things or people. A monster might demolish the environment in a movie like Godzilla, or it might emerge from a swamp like the creature from the Black Lagoon. Then, both in real life and in fiction, there are human monsters. An imaginary illustration might be Dr. Jekyll, who changed into Mr. Hyde. A white-collar criminal like Bernie Madoff, who defrauded individuals of their hard-earned savings, exists in the real world. Not all monsters are as opulent. Kody is a low-key monster despite being known for his dramatic metaphors. The fire is on the bridge, and inflated ego. He primarily does harm because of his flaws. His greatest vulnerability is easy to predict. Yes, it's Robyn the Sobbin. Robyn Brown from Sister Wives is Kody's kryptonite. Robyn continues to captivate Kody even after all these years. However, the results of her strong influence on her dim-witted partner were disastrous. She unlocked odd doors that we'd never close again. The late, great artist sings in Scary Monsters and Super Creeps by David Bowie. Nothing was the same for Kody again after Robyn entered his life. Instead of doing the right thing, which was to leave Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown, Kody persisted in acting as though he cared deeply about his relationships with his other wives. The monster was created when everything started. The family's current situation in Sister Wives, Season 18, is a result of that deficiency. Kody and Robyn are among the majority of the Browns who are unhappy. Only Christine is at peace, and even she occasionally loses her equilibrium. Despite her happiness, she is still upset with Kody. He spoils some youngsters while ignoring others. Although he's in love with Robyn, he's conniving Janelle. He's a monster of a mess. According to David in the Bowie song, monsters keep him running scared. Christine, Janelle, and Marine now have very legitimate anxieties as a result of the devastation Kody has caused. Christine is brave, but leaving the family the manner she did must have been terrifying. She didn't have access to any other men at the time. Janelle fears living in poverty. Mary's afraid of being unimportant to anyone. Although he shares many traits with comedic monsters, such as Sully from Monsters Incorporated or Shrek, the three women's concerns are no laughing matter. Why does he not realize what he has done? Well, Robyn keeps him under her spell. She participates in the story that upholds what little of his self-esteem is left. Robyn is a major contributor to the issue. Her emotions and thoughts distort Kody's demeanor. In Season 18, Robyn is frustrated by Kody's mood swings and general anger, yet she continues to pamper him. Robyn's inability to play Kody is why she wasn't the final wife left. She's aware that he needs gentle treatment. Her example would have been followed by his other wives if they had truly wanted to make things last. They could have emphasized their overt femininity and occasionally played the damsel in distress. Kody reacts to the kind of fairy tale woman who is more likely to sob helplessly than become agitated. He was therefore a terrible match for Christine's fiery personality. The other women, despite their best efforts, were probably unable to stump Robyn. She's just too shrewd. As they move around the board like pawns, Robyn anticipates their moves. Off-screen, Robyn has stated her desire for monogamy. She's probably wanted that for seasons on the program. She now has it. Naturally, she would indulge Kody, even though he is cruel to his other wives and ex-wife Christine. That makes it easier to clearly delineate boundaries. It causes the kind of ill will that is so difficult to overcome. Robyn prefers a checkmate to a deadlock. She actually got her wish. The children of Janelle are sick of Kody's favoritism. They have been complaining about how he ignores them throughout season 18. Savannah Brown, the poor girl, wasn't even given a Christmas present by her own father. Naturally, Robyn is there causing mischief and then complaining that she has no control over what is happening. While Garrison Brown, Savannah, and Gabrielle have all criticized Kody for maintaining his distance despite the COVID-19 pandemic, Robyn has been escalating the strife. Robyn signed off on a now-famous text chain concerning the family's holiday preparations. There was an attempt to set up a gift exchange. She emotionally withdrew, blaming the futility of the project. The most recent Sister Wives episode revealed that Robyn was working behind the scenes to prevent Kody from spending Christmas with his older sons. She believed that Kody's masculine children would fight, ruining the vacation. Even though she is not the mother of Kody's children, Robyn would want him to get along with them if she truly cared about him. Robyn may have feelings for Kody, but her deception in separating him from his boys over the holidays, which he accepted like a submissive sheep in the herd, tells a terrible tale. In the marriage, Robyn is in charge and wearing the pants. Kody is making the worst kind of a scumbag out of himself by obeying her demands. Does he really want that? Even if the hospital was in Timbuktu, there is a 100% likelihood that Kody would have gone to Isabel's scoliosis surgery if she were Robyn's child. He would be there, epidemic or not. Kody was hesitant to deviate from his rigid COVID-19 standards, though, when it came to Isabel, his daughter was in need. As she sought treatment for a terrible ailment that was ruining her life, she wanted him to be there. Only Isabel's mother Christine supported her daughter. There had to be an alternative method, even though rigorous COVID regulations aren't necessarily a bad thing. His infant daughter Isabel was having surgery. He may have taken extra precautions and worn the best safety equipment available. Christine entered and exited the medical facility without contracting an infection or spreading it to anyone else. She was aware that her child shouldn't experience that struggle in isolation. Was Robyn involved in any of this? Concerned about exposing her children to the coronavirus, she was incredibly paranoid. Did she urge Kody to disappoint his daughter as she took the sons away from their father? Let's just say that Kody doesn't make many decisions that his wife hasn't already made. Kody doesn't need Dracula's fangs, Jason Voorhees' hockey mask, or any other monster's trappings to be a monster. He only needs to demonstrate to a child that he doesn't appear to care enough. And that's exactly what he did. Sexless and loveless isn't exactly the perfect marriage, but Christine ended up with it. She is a beautiful, vivacious, and engaging woman, yet Kody made a point of showing her his affection before taking it away. His predilection for Robyn vexed Christine, who developed into a depressed and envious person. She even admitted during an episode of Sister Wives that she would have rebuffed Robyn's attempts to approach her. But before that, she said that Robyn was simply being dishonest. Robyn monopolized Kody's time, and Christine felt that she didn't have the Brown family's best interests at heart. In season 18, Kody and Robyn are engaging in a pointless game. Everyone is aware that they have been together for a long time, but they are still acting as though they haven't been. Robyn ought to accept the truth in order to properly assist her spouse, but she never does. She would want to watch while Kody was repeatedly dragged through the mud. Robyn's indirect strategies only result in heartache. She makes her husband lie by never telling the truth. The alternative scenario is that he wants to lie, and she supports him in doing so. They don't look good either way. In season 18, Janelle hasn't been doing so well for herself. She's living in a small Flagstaff apartment, while Kody leads the household in a luxurious mansion with lots of room and modern conveniences. Janelle admitted that she owed money after the Battle of Coyote Pass ended in tears and failed to realize the utopian dream. She had taken out a mortgage in addition to investing savings in the failed endeavor. She may have been using an RV to camp at Coyote Pass for that reason. Perhaps she was experiencing a midlife crisis or wasn't feeling hippie. Was she forced to dwell on the undeveloped land by financial difficulties? A true class act. When she disclosed her financial difficulties, Kody became irate. She has the same assets as the rest of the family, he claimed. Is he accusing of lying a woman who served as his sounding board for years? What if she is being truthful? She doesn't exactly have a bad rep for being dishonest. Naturally, Robyn doesn't defend Janelle. Why would she risk that much? She's essentially doing the same thing by allowing Kody to treat Janelle disrespectfully in front of everyone. Robyn helps Kody maintain a steady sense of self, but that's not ideal. Even her attempts to increase his self-esteem in season 18 are failing. Robyn assisted in getting Kody to this point, where he is emotionally disintegrating at the seams. When he and Robyn took road trips in his gleaming white Lexus convertible, he wasn't behind the wheel. Kody holds everyone else responsible for everything. Where did he pick up that style of deflection? Robyn was the expert from whom he learned. She is the queen of shifting blame. She has never done anything wrong. Never once will she be at fault, and yet she, as well as Kody, are to blame for everything. Even when her partner is veering into the dirtbag lane, she will reassure him he's terrific to keep him relatively calm. Despite occasional mood swings, Christine appears to be doing rather well. She must cope with her pent-up resentment. Season 18 sees Mary and Janelle at a low point, though. Both seem to be worn out. This was created by Kody. Monsters are notorious for draining their victims' energies or worse. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.